Welcome back to Let's Play Knights of the Old Republic. I'm Hunter Black Luna, and look what just came around the corner, everybody. You know what? Let's go ahead and go to level 4. We get an attribute point to spend. You know, I'm probably just gonna go for strength. I didn't increase my attribute bonus, but it's still nice to have. Treat injury, repair, computer use. Awareness should be okay after a couple more levels up. In fact, I'll probably save my points. That's weird. I thought I would get a feat at level 4. I do get the ability to uncanny dodge, and I was kind of hoping for improved 2-weapon fighting. Oh well. Let's rock. Oh wow.
How'd you like that?
Carth finally gets a level up too. Not bad.
Ready?
Let's give him that right away. Level 5. Yeah, treat injury is fine. Just so he can medpack himself, I guess. What did I get for him? Toughness is always nice. Maybe I could get him rapid shot. I'll just give him improved power shot. Or actually, you know what? Toughness is good. Yeah, Carth is the one who gets toughness. Go ahead and be amused by that. And in the remains, we get a nice energy shield for our troubles. Ooh, just a Volker. An easy 75 XPs, relatively speaking. So let's just clear this apartment out. Man, Carth. You want to talk a lot.
Yes, what's on your mind? You do? Well, fair enough. What do you want to discuss? I know you wouldn't understand where I was coming from. Let me try and explain. You're probably one of the most skilled women I've ever met. You've saved my butt more than once, and I'm lucky to have you here to help me. No question. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop watching you being wary. I'm just not built that way. Period. Maybe so, but I've been betrayed before by people that... well, it just won't happen again, that's all. I don't know that you'll betray me, but there are no guarantees. Not for you, not for me. You don't have to take it personally. Well, you can stop wondering. I'm not. Why is whether or not I trust you or anyone so damned important to you? Why do you even care? We don't have time for this, so can we please just drop it for now? Can we pick it up later if you really must? I want to get underway.
Yeah. Get Dave pointed out that the typical Carth conversation is, Carth looks like he wants to talk. Hey, what's up? Let's talk about your emotional issues. Dude, I don't want to have this conversation right now. Can we drop it for later? Gosh. And that's kind of how it goes. Oh, fuck. No clue what happened there. Well, fraps. Okay, we are going to save this apartment for last, I'm thinking. Yeah. Ooh. Mine detected. 'Cause It looks like a trap. But your mother left Tatooine. Did he at least leave hyperdrive? Alright. Carth,
Ready.
you have a point in demolition, don't you? You might not.
I'm here.
Neither of us does. Well, that's a little bit of trouble. Especially considering I don't think either of us can disarm this.
Ready.
Carth, you really don't have any...
I'm here.
Damn it. I feel sick.
Alright, that was bad. Kinda sucks that the strong box is poisoned. You know what? Not worth it. We're just gonna wait until we get a demolitions person. By which time, the loot that we get will be completely pointless. Great. Stuff like repair parts are really invaluable. I mean, the med packs are good too, especially with our treat injury skill. Ooh, a gang boss. Alright, take out the small fry. Hey Carth, I don't think your shooting is working.
How'd you like that?
Well, at least until the shield failed. So I guess really it did work. I could just tell that not having any ability with mines is... it's gonna hurt me here. I could probably just get around it. I have a feeling Carth is going to set off that mine now. Oh wow. Can't believe I did that.
Uh-huh.
I'm here.
There we go. Oh yeah. Just gotta check. I believe in KOTOR 2 it tells you whether the container is empty or not, which is a rather good feature. Alright, that apartment I skipped over? Yeah, we're going back to it. Oh hey, Black Volkers. They just kinda regenerated. Whatever. That sounded painful as hell. And for no reason whatsoever, we're just gonna save the game, everybody.
Stop right there, or I'll give you a blaster shot right between the eyes. Now, what are you doing here? Well, go explore somewhere else. There's nothing interesting for you here. This is your only warning. If you bother me again, you won't walk out of here alive.
Sylvan has a bounty on her head, and we'll learn that when we go to the bounty office.
I gave you a chance to get out of here and leave me alone, but I guess you're just too stupid to take it. Now you'll see why I'm the most dangerous assassin on Taris.
I'm sure I will. Sylvan can actually be pretty tough if you let her. I don't plan to let her. Yeah. And that's a way to provoke a fight without getting any dark side points. Which should be your primary motivation
Ready.
in any situation. Man, she just punched me and she did a ton of damage. Ow. Alright. Time for a med pack. Not like we don't have a ton of them. Ow. There we go. See, not a terribly huge problem. Don't believe you have a belt at all. Well, a reflex save is better than absolutely nothing, I suppose. I'm probably not going to use a lot of the headgear. It's just how it goes. Yeah,
I'm
we're
here.
fine. I could probably use another med pack. There we go. Question is, do I need to? I probably don't. Time to continue being cheap. Certainly must all pay off. Hell, having treat injury makes a med pack much more effective, as I mentioned before. That's good. Let's keep exploring this way. Oh hey, random Volkers. Nice place for a frag grenade, but screw it.
How'd you like that?
Did you like that? Ow, ow, ow. Alright, another med pack. Luckily the game's pretty liberal with them. Hey, another frag grenade, very nice. Ho ho! Excelente! And we continue to either break even or even get ahead. Yeah, trying to pass the Sith checkpoint for that elevator, you need the proper papers, you don't just need a uniform. That is true, we can now use rapid transit, which will give us heals. You know what? That's fine. Yeah, we're gonna return to our hideout. Full healed. Otherwise I would have missed those remains. Oh man. All these frag grenades I've just been missing all this time. Brilliant. Force speed helps it all go by so much faster. Let's see if Kebla Yurt has anything else interesting that I'd like to buy. I'm pretty sure she doesn't, but we have a little more money now to spend.
Welcome to the Equipment Emporium.
Armor like that, which is pretty nice. Heavy combat suit. I think our Cheney fiber armor pretty much gives us the same deal. You know, I could even use light battle armor, since I'm not really big on dexterity. Infinite grenades of various types. Nah, nothing here I'd really drop money on, gotta say. That's fine, I'll be cheap and save the extra med pack that I would have used on a full heal. Especially since we're just gonna head down to Javier's Cantina anyway. Oh hey, what's this?
She offered to. She enjoyed it out. And really good. And she began Gorupio. When now.
Get out of here, you goggle-eyed freak! You're too ugly for the upper city.
Yeah, go back to where you came from. We don't want your kind up here.
Gloria. And she began Gorupio.
Hey you kids.
Why do you care what happens to some scummy alien? He's just a freak.
Yeah, he isn't even supposed to be in the upper city. Come on, let's go. I don't want to listen to this alien lover anymore.
You look hurt. No problem, I'm just such a good person. Yeah. That med pack I saved on the fast travel, used on the Ithorian, just as planned. What even the fuck? Man, Fraps is getting more and more erratic. Might have to be put down soon. I do hate that it does render the chunks of the video less than seamlessly.
A plague spreads through our streets. We cannot sit idle.
Alright, we need the uniform. Ooh. Fiber armor is actually much better than the Sith stuff. I find that a little ironic. Fucking Volcars, man. They're like vermin. Looks like we've gotten ourselves into a fairly dangerous great man.
How'd you like that?
That guy is tough as hell compared to your regular Volker fare. Alright, screw it, this is a grenade situation.
You asked for this!
Man, they all just got
Time to rumble!
a really badass group or something. A frag grenade just kind of barely hits some of them off. Another level is nice. Yeah, I know we looted that, I had to be sure. And that frag grenade means we're back to square one. These guys drop a lot of frag grenades. Oh my god, is that really going to happen every single time? I already know the answer to that. I don't know why though. Ah, we're hurt. Might as well level up. Put another into Persuade. I don't know. Repair and computer use should be at an effective 8 for each. probably increase awareness to 8 eventually. Or 10 eventually. Yeah, improve 2-weapon fighting. Should make my life a little easier using double-bladed weapon.
Ci gratullo da pograszka ci kun ida hodonga. Tak stach miki grabel mogo. Runda di hodonga. Jeda badwana ni di. Kuyami juz.
The plus-minus cards are actually really good. And really expensive. Man. I don't know if I'm willing to pay that. I don't know if I'm willing to play Bazak, frankly.
Go away.
Nichu, Kimba muli ratwanaji, Kimba no kunixat abog, Kakincha nawabakaon, Tung abog.
Kipuna! Kavatumpa kupaliya moka paata!
1.
Oscar! Nichu, the Hupa Botania do GGPT.
Kipuna! Kavatumpa kupalia muka pata! Jiyokaku tumpa ku. 2.
Jiyokaku! Kimba muli ratwanaji, Kuyami juski chika nai, Ubabaska dwana chichopa muska, Jiska da soki.
Tune fodo! Rananu prata donko shirkasha! Tum apike! 3. Go away. Smart.
Yeah, we'll be seeing more Calo Nor, don't worry. Oh, there's Holden.
Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. My attention was kind of focused on the Twi'lek dancers. Look at them waggle those head tails. Don't worry, honey. Alien girls aren't really my thing. I'm much more interested in an attractive female of my own species.
Good, that makes you easier to manipulate.
You're here about that? I guess Zax must have mentioned me to you at the bounty office. I can't let her get away with what she did. That wench tried to cut me with her vibro blade.
Remove the bounty.
What? I can't do that. Think how it would look. I work for Davik. I've got a certain reputation to uphold. I can't let her get away with this. There has to be payback. Although, I do feel a little guilty about all this. Dia's a good-looking gal. It'd be a shame to kill her. Tell you what, I'll take 200 credits in exchange for lifting the bounty.
No way, D-bag.
If I let her get away with it, I'll look even worse. She's got to pay, either with her life or 200 credits to buy my forgiveness. You're threatening me? I work for Davik Kang. If you kill me, you'll be signing your own death warrant. Do us both a favor and don't waste my time with stupid threats.
There you go.
Well, I guess you may be right. Besides, I've noticed some of the girls around here are giving me the cold shoulder since all this started. Okay, you win. Dia can live. Don't worry, I'll stick to my end of the bargain. I'll go tell Zax right now that the bounty is off the table.
We didn't have to spend an inordinate number of credits on some douchebag again.
I told you to leave me alone. So give me some space, Bug-Eye. Your breath smells like Bantha Poodoo.
Kuyami Juski Chika Nai. Tong Patoga Smaktilia. Dabi Yubong.
Who you calling little girl, Chuba Face?
Ubabatu Conchi.
Just a sec, boys. Zalbar, a little help here? I need you to rip the legs off some insects. Quit complaining. You can finish eating later. Besides, you need the exercise, so get over here.
Kiyokaku. Kimba Mulira Dwanaji. Kuyami Juski Chika Nai. Ubabaska Dwana Chichopa Muska. Jiska da Soki Kupa Bon.
You got a problem with me? Then you got a problem with Big Z. So unless you want to take on my furry friend, I suggest you greenies hop on out of here.
Chobasa! Kimba Mulira Dwana.
They look like interesting people to talk to.
Say, I don't recognize you, and I know pretty much everyone in the lower city. You must be new down here. I guess that makes me and Big Z your official welcoming committee. It's not that strange. Most aliens can speak basic, they just prefer to use their own language. But I grew up here on Taris, so I just sort of got used to speaking the native tongue.
You showed a lot of guts dealing with those Vulkars, kid. You got a name?
My name's Mission Veo, and this big Wookiee is my best friend Zalbar. I'd offer to give you a tour, but the streets down here aren't safe. But if there's anything else you need... We just kind of fell in together. It ain't easy on your own here in the lower city. Everyone's always looking to push you around.
So we noticed. Still, you seem like an odd pair.
When I met up with Zalbar, it seemed like a pretty good match. I knew we could look out for each other. With my street smarts and his muscle, we make a great team. Well, you came to the right person. If you want info on Lower Taris, I'm the one to talk to. Davik, the Lower City gangs. I even got the scoop on that bounty hunter, Calo Nord. Calo Nord's one of the most famous bounty hunters in the galaxy. He's killed more people than the Iridian Plague. I've seen him kill people just for trying to talk to him. He hangs around Zack's bounty office, but I don't think he's looking for work there. All the postings there are small time, way beneath a bounty hunter of his caliber. I figure Calo's been hired by Davik to do a special job for the exchange. I'd wager 1,000 credits that as soon as the quarantine ends, he'll be getting off this rock. There's only 2 gangs worth worrying about here in the lower city. The Black Vulkars and the Hidden Becks. Sometimes Zalbar and I hang out at the Beck base. The Becks are led by Gadden Thek. He's a good guy. Lost his sight in a swoop bike accident a few years ago, but even blind, he's a great leader. Not like that traitor Brezhik. Before he took over the Vulkars, he was a Hidden Beck. Gadden considered that ungrateful space slug his adopted son. When Gadden went blind, everyone figured he'd step down and appoint Brezhik in his place. But Gadden figured Brezhik wasn't ready yet. He wanted him to wait a few years. But Brezhik was too impatient. He left to join the Vulkars, and ever since, he's been waging a war to wipe Gadden and his Becks from the face of Taris. This gang war in the lower city is totally the Vulkars' fault. They're the ones killing everything that moves out on the streets. It's like they've gone insane. Davik's part of the intergalactic crime syndicate, but I guess everyone knows that. But I hear he's got a new ship for his smuggling operations, the Ebon Hawk. I don't know much about space travel, but I hear that ship's fast enough to break the Sith blockade. Of course, this is all just secondhand rumor.
Where would he keep it, do you know?
If Davik does have a ship, he's got it locked up in his estate. Nobody gets in there, except the people working for Davik and the
potential
exchange.
escape route, Carth. Alright, thanks for the info.
You going? Yeah, this dive is pretty boring. No action around here. Come on, Big Z, let's go.
Oh, you guys. Well, nice meeting. Jagacha talks with you. I don't recall it being particularly interesting, so Here's the bounty office.
Kipuna, Onana Kajo, Kimba Muliratwana Kachi Chunai Saudunga, Tauku Rundi Haudunga Ton Kimba Nankungek.
Tell me about the bounties.
Taris manaris, tongjonea hakonong. Mulera yonunase.
Interesting.
I can't see anything wrong with getting rid of people like that, as long as we don't end up on the list of their victims. Okay, I don't know about Davik's special contracts. Justice is one thing, but doing a crime lord's dirty work is something else.
Alright. Let's talk about these bounties. Oh yeah. Subtlety ain't my strong suit, man. I don't know what to tell you. I was worried the game was gonna crash. 300 credits ain't bad, gotta say. Persuade? Oh. Maybe. I can't help but think it's dumb that I get the same price for Matrix and frickin' Selvin. Maybe he agrees. Alright. Nice persuade roll, everybody. Dia's got the bounty pulled. Largo 2. Sheesh. Alright. Bendak Star Killer seems to be the only one still outstanding, and we'll get to him in due course. That was a pretty penny we just earned, everybody. Good work. A little side mission here. Yeah, I guess I'll do it.
Kachikun itahaldonga, ikinkuno bamulerachikun, spimopodona. Chi gratulo da pograshi oneu compa.
Taris has got talent.
Loda ita kun, ita patta kum justach miki grabelmogo, kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank, wale oganda chi gratulo da pograshi oneu.
Some dancers perform solo. Maybe I could help out. Come on, I'll ask her.
Kavadumpa kapalia monapata? Tin umpa do punta grita. Witimem bon thong. Mulira on shaturing
Kind
ni patoga wanga chonzi.
Talker.
Kin kon shi
You
kaikachina
can tell because the tone of her voice
awamata.
turned positive.
Ni shi la chorga kin kun palamona ring. Rundi I chawa tongbola Johnny Ku.
Takum justach miki grabelmogo. Kachichu ita bod.
Alright, 3 dances.
Genchopa chawi tichok twis yun kun. Watuyama kama wona henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa. Bona na kachu. Kicha badwang. Wanga kumkiba bu mulera. Kakin chak nawagawa
You're welcome, by the way. Alright, I figure we're gonna do this one, then this one, then this one, or roughly that order of progression. Get funky.
Tag, bis tu bonko koki makpanka. Sing palachiska mule, tuna.
Shagji kina lorcha watamwana. Kin kun shishiki. Witimembo rangthong. Mulira on shad.
Huh. That's a really weird. Running around her in circles. Close beside or close behind? Close beside. Choo-choo. Please tell me it's called the choo-choo.
Witam boragatong. Mulira siyang turong ni.
Witimembo rangthong. Mulira on shaturing
Now, of course, we could throw it
wanga
if we
chonzi.
want. But I'm not quite that mean. What the... Is that the live long and prosper?
Kachikun itahodonga. Iking kuno pamulera chikun. Slimo podonarun.
Shagji kina lorcha watamwana. Kin kun shishi.
Mucha hadonga ya fulke. Chachiska do punta kasapu baka. Panauto.
Mokao dangya
Yeah,
foki.
congratulations.
Chachiska do punta kakaspaka. But
Takum just miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank wale oganda na.
Gigi hakuji.
Oh, I see, I'm beneath you. Wow. That went to your head so fast, I'd speculate to say it was already in your head before you got the job.
Ay tahaudanga walagant. Witimembo rangthong. Mulira on shaturing ni patoga wanga
Well, I'll take
chonzi.
the EXPs and go, I suppose. There's easier ways to earn it, though. Don't have any doubts. I'm going to put a little Pazak to earn some money, but we've already got a decent amount now, haven't we? Oh yeah. All them bounties, man. We can probably do some more of the dueling ring. I strongly suspect that invited to the party is going to be there for the rest of the game. We just need to tell Dia that the bounty's off, and maybe Carth will finally learn to trust us. Yeah. We'll just see if that happens. I suppose the next logical step is to go to the hidden Beck base.
Hey, you can't just walk in here. This is the hidden Beck base. How do I know
Because
you're not
I
a
don't
Vulcar
know
spy
who
sent to kill
Beck
Gadon Thek?
is.
A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gadon. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the Hidden Beck's open-door policy are gone. Between the Sith conquest and the Vulcar gang war, Gadon has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in now.
I don't think that'll work.
Well, we do need all the help we can get. and you don't look like you're with the Vulkars or the Sith. Besides, it's not like you can do anything to harm Gadden in the heart of his own base. Not with Zerdra watching his back.
Quick.
Go in and speak to Gadden if you want.
Yeah,
just remember to be on your best behavior.
Do me any favors, lady. This is the Hidden Beck base. It's different from the Vulkar base in that it's full of good guys and not bad guys. Most of these side rooms are locked, I think. Let's go investigating. Yeah, that door's locked. I think you can pick a fight with either gang, so you can side with the good guys or the bad guys, but I'm mostly a good guy, so Locked. There we go. A little bit of looting. Good stuff.
Hold it right there. Who are you, and what is your business with Gadden?
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide mission.
You're too trusting, Gadden. Brezhik and his Vulkars want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Vulkars do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gadden if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulkar spy.
Principle.
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brezhik and the Vulkars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you?
Information on the escape pods.
The escape pods? You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gadden. They might be working for the Sith.
Calm down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has her own agenda. I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulkars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulkars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulkars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We Becks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulkars...
I guess that's not the main point of that sentence.
They took her prisoner. Normally, the Vulkars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
I still think Bastila's just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulkar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulkar scum at the base. Brezhik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race.
There must be something we can do.
Find her. I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brezhik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulkar's share of the prize in the annual swoop gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brezhik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? Well, we can't fight all the gangs.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the swoop race. I might be able to help you with this, if you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here, and much to lose. The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hidden Becks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Vulkars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back. Getting into the Vulca base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Veo.
Mission? Gaddon, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulca base, it's her. She and her Wookiee friend Zalbar are always looking to stir up a little excitement. They like to go exploring in the Undercity, despite the dangers. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity.
I gather.
But you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator. A simple disguise might have worked on the Upper City guard, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway. Good choice. Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
The papers do work on the Upper City guard, too. Who's kinda derpy-derp anyway. No, we're good.
I suggest you hurry. The swoop race is coming up, and we
Probably
want you to
be a
have
good
time
idea
to
to
practice before the
on
race.
Crotch rocket, pretty much literal rocket vehicles. Maybe I could just lie and say those jumps are force speed. Lol lol lol. Alright, so now we can get into the Undercity. That's fine with me. Next time on Knights of the Old Republic, might do a little bit of dueling, a little bit of Upper City stuff, and then we'll definitely head to the Undercity to try to find Mission Veo. See you then.